Hey everyone, it is I, BD Vids. We are back with another video, and today I'm going to be making a video that I want to make for quite a while now, and this is the history, or this is my history, or let me rephrase that. This is the actual, built history of the Redwood Scenic Railroad, and I think maybe later, or next week, I'll do the made-up history of the Redwood Scenic. So let's begin. So this is what where the Redwood Scenic used to, or this is where the Redwood Scenic is, and this is what it used to look like back in, I'm pretty sure, 2019, or the beginning of 2020 before I built it. Basically, I had the trampoline right over here, and just a bunch of greenery. And then I decided, do you know what? Everyone else is making a series about, or everyone else is making or let me rephrase that. It's like, I'm like, everyone else is making a garden railroad, so why shouldn't I? So I started out with I dug a trench, poured some rocks in, got some track, and bada bing, bada boom, it was basically coming along pretty good. Here is actually one of our old locomotives that I used to have. This was actually the first Lego mock that I built. This was originally from the Hogwarts Express, as you probably know. And after that, I had a little loop of track for a little while. Then I decided to upgrade it to this. So this is I guess, Mach 2 of it. As you can see, it has a siding, a tunnel, and a little engine. And that little engine is this guy. This is, I think his name was, Gerald, I'm pretty sure. He was the second locomotive. I basically rebuilt the first locomotive into this locomotive. Also had a little freight car as well that I also rebuilt from the tender of the locomotive. Then I decided, you know what, let's make some upgrades. So I put a little logging thing here, because this is back when it was a logging railroad. A little oil thing here to house oil for all the engines, because they were oil fired. A little, I think it was from a military set or something. 6020 on display there, pretty unique. A lot of dirt on the tunnel, as you could see. A crossing, and again, I rebuilt the bigger tank engine into a smaller tank engine, which is this guy. I couldn't really get a good photo of him besides this one. Also has some log cars behind me. Is Big Me. And eventually I rebuilt it into a diesel, which I couldn't really find a picture of. Actually, I'm pretty sure I have it, but I accidentally deleted it, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, then also I built this thing. I think it was a snow plow of some sort, or a leaf plow, because, leaves galore. Also got some logs in the background for logging. This is when I extended the line, as you can see. Here's some log cars, some cars as well. And there's 60-20 about logs. There's the military thing again. The tunnel, there's where the track is currently. And here's another image. This was after I expanded it. See, it went all the way down there. Also got the freight cars there. And there's the old wooden bridge. And there's actually Pennsylvania Railroad number 94 and the snow plow, or leaf plow. 60-20 again. Logs. And then I rebuilt, changed a bit into this. I put this as a dirt supporter thing. I rebuilt the cars to have 2 flat cars and 2 hoppers, I guess. Then I built a station with a 60-20 as the track, a lot more vegetation on it, as you can see. And here's actually a old line that used to have it. It basically branched off here, or went off here, went to that little mountain, looped back around, then went over to the loop. This is where I had a big fire. It was a building that caught fire on one of the episodes. You could look back on when you feel like doing it. And this is kind of what it currently looks like today, but with less shrubbery. Also, 60-20 is moved to over there. The crossing and signal is removed. The passenger cars look a bit different. There's also the expansion of the tunnel. And now I'm pretty sure the next stuff is getting into the engine. So this was after I rebuilt... where is it? After I rebuilt this locomotive, I rebuilt it into a diesel, then I rebuilt it into 1187, as you can see here. I made this engine around 2020, around the same time that the actual 1187 was sold to the Age of Steam Roundhouse. And I had him for a little while, but I'm like, you know what, it's time to give him a friend. And so I built Pennsylvania Railroad, or she was originally Redwood Scenic Railroad number 18, but then I decided, you know what, let's do a Pennsylvania Railroad number 18, and then I finally changed her to Pennsylvania Railroad number 94, and she's been operating here ever since. And then, like, I think as I was building 94, I had plans to build a Norfolk and Western Mallet. It was originally going to be a Y6B, but I decided to settle for a Norfolk and Western Z-Class number 2218. He was kind of found on the sideline, sat by the yard for many, many months, and eventually I got the parts to restore him, and he's been operating here ever since. He also got a new whistle, as you could see. Pretty unique. And after that, I kind of built... this is where 6020 and 576 are. As you can see, you got the little line that goes there. Also some track there. And later, like I think 1 or 2 months ago, I built our newest edition, number 20, or aka Gavin. I barely ever call him that. By the way, 2218's new canon name will be James, after one of my friends. Hey, I bet you're watching this right now. And, yeah, after I built 20, this is, here's 2218 in for, like, an overhaul. And here is our soon-to-be Redwood and Eastern number 7, and I will do I already did a brief history, but I will do like a full-on like history, like this is how much she weighs, how much tractive effort she has, yada yada yada, the whole 9 yards. And yeah, this is kind of a picture that I took. This is kind of our new logo. And yeah, I've had this railroad for almost 2 years now, and I still can't believe it went from this to this, to this, to this, to this, to this, to this, and finally back to this. I've definitely had an amazing time with all of you guys. I honestly don't know what to say. The amount of support that I've had throughout these years, or throughout these 2 years on YouTube, it's been incredible. And next year will be the Redwood Scenic Railroad's 1-year anniversary. That basically means it's been 1 year since I've started episodes. It's definitely been an incredible ride with 1187, 94, 2218, and our newest edition, Gavin. And soon, number 7 will be riding the rails along with 2218. Who knows? They could be best friends, acquaintances, crush, you never know. But anyway, that's basically from here to now, and thank you so much for all the support. I don't know where I would be without you guys. That's basically it with the history of the Redwood Scenic Railroad, and I think next week I'll do a fictional history, or what, like a fictional history, like, oh, back in 1921 it was this, Actually, I'm gonna wait until number 7 is completed, because I want to take some photos of number 7 when she was a logging engine. So yeah, expect that in the future. So again, thank you guys for all the support. See you guys next time. Have a good day. Bye.